Welcome back to another episode of Bored and Abroad.
This week we're staying close to home. We're visiting Van Life Has Gone Wild, live from Idaho, Ian and Anna.
Tune in to hear all about these high school sweethearts' journey and their secret to reaching 30,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Hope you enjoy this episode. Have a happy Travel Tuesday.
Hey,
what's up, guys?
Hey.
How you doing?
Guys, good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on our little show that we started.
Of course.
It's so cute. I love it.
Oh, thanks. So yeah, for everyone watching, all 9 people, this is Ian and Hannah. And they recently took up van life, so their van life gone wild, and yeah.
Hello, everyone.
I'm really curious to know how everything got started, and more specifically, I guess, how you guys got started, like how you met, where you're originally from. So yeah, go ahead and tell us.
Yeah.
Anna's got this
So
one.
we are from Cleveland, Ohio. We grew up like 10 minutes from each other. We met in like 8th grade, and then senior year of high school during like spring break, so right before going to college, we got together the summer before, and we were going to colleges 10 hours apart. So we decided to kind of like break up because of that. We had just started, and then we were like, we really like each other, so we got back together after a few months and then stayed together since then. So it was a weird start because of that, and then so we were like driving 10 hours apart to each other for 4 years, which was crazy.
And not telling our parents, and kind of living in each other's world at the college.
Parents.
Sometimes not.
But yeah, and then the cool part was junior year, we were able to study abroad together, even though we went to different schools. So we went to Thailand, and that's when we started vlogging, and it was more for fun at first, and then we're like, we should
try it out.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
So I didn't know you guys grew up in Ohio. I grew up in Indiana. That's like super close.
I went to IU, Indiana University. So yeah.
Oh, I went to Bloomington like all the time. I went to school in Fort Wayne, but I had friends that went to Bloomington, so I'd always drive down there.
Go to Kilroy's.
So
Yeah.
fun there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my
I didn't
gosh,
know that
it's a fun
either.
college town.
Yeah, small world.
I know, that's crazy.
How did you guys meet? Because Brad's not from here.
I was traveling in the US with a few mates, and then we matched on Tinder. But
Nice.
get to meet because I had to like continue on my trip. So we stayed in the US and kept traveling around, but we kept in touch, and I went back home, and then asked her to come and visit me, and she did, and I didn't kidnap her or anything.
The rest is history.
Right, but
My family was like freaking out. I had so many people telling me like not to go because I'd like never met him before, but we FaceTimed all the time. Like, so I knew it was him, and we just like had this connection. So
That's so cute. I mean, hey,
we're like the
that's
same.
like a bold move. I like it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so she traveled over to Australia a couple of times, and then eventually just moved out to Oz permanently. So now we're back here.
Yeah.
I forced her to come over here, so.
Yeah, I want to move back to Australia so bad, but he like loves it here, so we're staying.
That's awesome. That's funny because I wanna live in Australia too.
I've always wanted to try like a year in Australia or even travel there.
But you're always like, I'd rather stay here though.
Yeah.
Like in the long run.
They can stay, and me and you can go hang out.
There you go, Brad. Me and you.
Down.
So what do you guys do now? And I know you just van life and stuff, so how is like everything going with that?
Things are good. The only it's just a different lifestyle, obviously. the one thing I like is like I have more clothes than I did in backpacking, and just like it's a lot more comfortable because you only had like a backpack before, and now I have like
It's like our house on wheels.
Yeah, it's not going to a new house every night. But of course, it's like, you know, we just broke down for a week, so we were sleeping in parking lots and because it's a tiny home, it's not, we don't have a kitchen inside or anything. It's just the bed. So it definitely poses challenges, but like, you know.
Yeah, everything does
good.
though. Like backpacking has its own challenges, and then van life is a whole nother world.
Yeah.
But I'll have to say, the van life world, like, so many people are interested. We get stopped all the time just to even look at our small car, but then you see all these Sprinter vans, and like, just the community is just so nice. All the campers, hikers. It's like the nicest people in the world.
I don't know, maybe even nicer people camping
than
I ever have traveling.
They'll give you anything. They'll give you s'mores, booze. They'll give you whatever you want.
Yeah, when we travel in the van, sometimes people stop and they're like, "Can we just see the inside of your van?" Like,
yeah. Well, you guys are in an RV, so you got a home.
We live in the RV, but we have like a van that we take for like small adventures and stuff. But I don't think would ever do van life because he likes his space and he likes, like, it is nice having like our own bathroom and our own shower and kitchen and everything. Like RV life is a lot more easy, I guess, because you're not constantly looking for somewhere to shower or just having like how do you guys like wash your dishes and stuff, or do you just eat out?
Yeah, no, we cook a lot. We have a really cool tool. It's a rinse kit. So you fill it, it's 2 gallons of water, which is a decent amount. And it's pressurized, so you pump it, and then it's a hose, like nozzle, so it sprays, and we'll use it to shower when we're camping, and then we'll also use it to wash dishes. So we just have to find free water stations or fill it up at Walmart. That's the only like thing that we have to figure out. And then otherwise, if I'm lazy, I'll use like a wipe, like a, what are they called, Clorox wipes?
Yeah, we use wipes all the time.
And I'm just like, whatever.
We smell because we're
wipes are like
we're
cheating.
Lebanese, and you know how that goes after hiking and stuff. So we use wipes a lot, and then other than that, every couple days take a shower.
What would you say your favorite thing about van life is?
The total freedom. I think we could just pick up and go when our car works. We could pick up and go wherever, whenever. Like we were planning on going to Montana, but now we're traveling Idaho. We never expected this, and I think we found some cool spots, so we're excited for Idaho. Eat some French fries out here. Potatoes.
So how did you go from like going through college? Like what were you studying in college, and then how did you end up in van life?
I studied advertising.
And I did informatics, which is kind of computer science based.
We really only ended up in van life because of the coronavirus. So after college, because we studied abroad and started doing YouTube, we decided that's what we wanted to do with our lives.
Yeah.
So after like halfway through college, we like called our parents and told them that we bought a one-way ticket to Bangkok, and like our life, you know, we were moving there in Asia, backpacking for a year, and like they didn't like it at first. They came around.
Now they're obsessed with it.
Yeah.
The biggest fans. You know how that goes.
But because of the coronavirus, we like can't travel, and we still had all this money saved up from Asia. So we were like, okay, well, we've always wanted to do this. I just didn't think we could because we thought it was gonna be too expensive.
But it's really, what I found amazing is that over in Southeast Asia, we kept our expenses through our 5 months there, and it was around $30 a day for the both of us to live for like stay, food, transportation, all that. And here, after the build, of course, and after buying the vehicle, we're around $50 a day. So it's not bad at all. It's not terrible. It's comparable to Southeast Asia once you have the van, because there's so many free campsites. You can go buy cheap food at Walmart. There's a lot of free water places. I mean, there's a lot of hacks to van life to make it cheap.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
the biggest expense would be like fuel, wouldn't it? Just driving to places.
Fuel's definitely our biggest expense.
And food.
We like our food. It's hard. It's temptation. Like McDonald's is out there. We
never used to eat McDonald's.
I know. Van life has turned us into like fast food fiends.
Oh my gosh. How do you guys
But
go with like having a routine? Do you stick to a routine at all, or just kind of like wake up and see how the
I
day
mean,
goes?
yeah, it's more day to day. So if we're gonna have like a day where we decide we need to work, um, we will have that routine. Like, okay, we wake up and eat, maybe do a workout, and
yeah,
then work the rest of the day. Otherwise, if it's like a hiking day, we know that's gonna be the whole day. So it's like we're gonna give up and like go out to eat after it, and because you get so tired after something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just depends on the day. But as like if you look at the big picture, there's definitely not a solid routine going
nope.
on. Yeah.
Where we kind of go with the flow. Sometimes it stinks, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Kind of figure it along the line.
Part. And it's nice, like, even though we were broken down and living in like Cabela's parking lot, at least we had Planet Fitness, so we shower there too. Like, so it did bring a little bit of a routine, but then we actually got yelled at yesterday. Like, you're not allowed to stay there that
Because we
long.
stay. I mean, we were there for a week and a half, and you see the same mini car in the parking lot.
Yeah.
We cook outside. Like you don't see anyone in parking lots cook. We just take out the whole table. She cooks gourmet meals out in the parking lot. People are staring at us. Van life, you just have to be uncomfortable. That is
Yeah,
literally
you have
it.
to be comfortable with just like
Being uncomfortable.
he always says to me, like, you have to not care. And I'm like, it's so hard, like, this is rude. But like, you have to live, so I don't know what to do. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, van life turns you into a savage. Let's just say that.
What would you say is your worst favorite thing about van life?
Mine is the bathroom. Like, I have to pee all the time. I think I've peed more outside than I have in an actual bathroom, which is like,
Yeah, and that goes. I mean, even in parking lots, like we're set. Like it just you gotta just go, and
yeah.
we're all human. I mean,
And girls have it rough.
yeah, girls definitely have it rough. I'll have to say that.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, it's so easy for guys. I mean, I don't want to
Like
talk.
I just open up the door and that's it. But girls have to go out.
What's your least favorite part?
I don't know. Probably.
He's like the most positive person in the world.
I kind of go with the flow.
So it's like, I don't think he can say bad things about anything.
Yeah, there's nothing I don't like. I think the worst is probably the bathroom, just because it sucks having to go into businesses and ask, like, can I use your bathroom and not pay for anything? You feel bad. Sometimes you do pay for a coffee or something, but when you got to go, you got to go, and people are really nice about it.
Yeah.
So the bathroom's hard. I'm used to not showering for long times. So.
And what is your all-time favorite place that you've seen? And we can do like one on this road trip and then ever in the world.
Yeah, we talked about this because we saw it. So
the question.
Our answer is Komodo Islands in Indonesia. That whole like experience is so fun because you go on a boat
with 15 strangers. It's like a TV show.
Yeah.
And like you got 4 days out at sea.
And it's like $100 a day?
Yeah, no, it's $200 for 4 days. So it's not bad at all.
It's so cheap. And then you just see like so much land that's untouched. Beautiful blue water, and I just hope they don't like build there because like they were talking about maybe like a hotel on this island, or but yeah, it's really cool.
And then my favorite part in America has been the Badlands National Park. It just felt like you're on Mars, and I could only imagine what Utah and Arizona is going to be like.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't had enough stops yet to decide about America. But I will say America is already like exciting me. It's so cool. I was talking to my friend, and like we found like cliff jumps in Wyoming, and I like that we can find things that are kind of our style here, which I never thought we could. I thought it'd be like a lot of just a whole different world, and it's not too far off.
Not too far off at all. No.
Yeah. I feel like time is like you can drive an hour away and the landscape is like totally different from what you were just at.
That's what I love about the US. Like to me, like living in Australia, it's a lot of it is like the same kind of like climate.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can drive halfway up the country and it might change. Whereas here, it's like you drive 1 hour or 2 hours in any direction, you can be somewhere that looks completely
crazy. That's what we saw.
That's a good point.
And we haven't even been far. Like the U.S. is so big.
It's really cool hearing your perspective because, like, one thing we saw traveling was people really hate like Americans.
Yeah.
And like it's nice hearing positive things from, and yeah.
Yes,
No,
Australia.
Brad only said nice things about the landscape. He didn't say about anything about the people.
You, I mean, I love it here. There's a lot of similarities, like people-wise and everything, I guess.
Yeah, I
But
think so.
yeah, I prefer it over here. Um, like I miss like Australian beaches. Like we hands down have like probably the best beaches in the world.
Yeah.
So
Do you guys follow Jordan Tuali?
what's
I don't
that?
know his name. He's an Australian.
Yeah,
He's always over there. He's showing Australia right now. The beaches are amazing.
they
Yeah.
really are. They're freaking gorgeous. I want to do like van life over in Australia. I
Yeah,
think that
that would be cool.
We should ship our cars over together on the same boat.
yes,
That would be awesome.
I'm so down.
So what do you guys do now? You like are videographers, right?
Yeah.
So we would say we're like a little bit of everything. We vlog, we do Instagram, and TikTok is our biggest following right now. So
I don't know how.
Anna loves TikTok.
It's so fun.
It's so easy.
Yeah. It's
It's
so
the
much.
easiest platform.
YouTube's so hard because it's so time consuming.
It takes me like 8 hours of video.
And
Right.
I'm like a instant gratification. Let's like one and done. Let's do it, quick. I have like a short attention span. So,
Yeah.
but I like YouTube because it's like a search engine.
It's long term.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, I think overall we identify ourselves as YouTubers because
I love YouTube.
Yeah.
That's why.
that's what we started as, and I think it's the best because you can actually help someone. In 15 seconds you can only say so much, but on YouTube it's like, it's like Google. You search and our video might show up, and we actually like have information to share.
And it's also about personality. I always thought I know Instagram's getting more like personality wise. It used to be so like
polished. Yeah.
And now we're seeing like more personality on Instagram, which we're loving.
Like
even
stories
with reels
or live.
Yeah, we love this part of it, but like I always saw YouTube as someone gets to actually know you as a human being and like falls in love with you, like that's your friend that you're watching every night. That's how I was when I watched travel vloggers growing up. Like that's who I connected with. So that's what I see as YouTube.
And what's your plan here? Plan to that far? And
Did you?
Sorry.
Sorry, you broke up.
It broke up a little bit. Sorry.
what's your plan now? Like after doing like van life and stuff, like what's your plan for the future?
Do you want to answer something?
Yeah, no, I think our future. So right now it's van life until Thanksgiving, in America, and then maybe a little bit after Thanksgiving, leading up to Christmas. So we're gonna stay in America for the holidays. We're really liking van life for right now, especially because our car's working. We don't know if we're going to keep doing it after Christmas, and who knows if we still want to do it. But we'll definitely always keep this car in America, either at both of our family's houses. Sorry, there's motorcycles next to us. But I think Anna and I's dream is to move to either Bali in Indonesia or the Siargao Island in the Philippines and have a base there for a couple of years.
I mean, yeah, that would be there's like two factors. One is coronavirus.
Yeah.
So I don't know if borders are opening. I'd love to be there by like January. And then the other like factor is money. So it just depends if we can, this, I'm sure you guys know, like this lifestyle is when you aren't going like viral, it's all about, the growth and time and being patient. So like if after this we have to get jobs for a little bit, then we will. But our ultimate dream is to continue this dream for as long as we can. Realistically, I feel like 4 more years, and then if it like really isn't sustaining our lifestyle, then we'd like get real jobs. But I don't know. It just depends. It really depends until like our parents are like, you really should stop.
Or we are.
Yeah.
What I'll have to say
like
is
a realist moment.
What I'll have to say is we've never seen so much excitement about van life. Like Americans that follow us are just like so into it.
Yeah.
That this kind of feels right for the time being because we're enjoying it, and then also our audience is enjoying it too.
Which in Asia, sometimes Southeast Asia, I think can be unrelatable because people like don't want to go there, which is stupid because they should because it's awesome.
Southeast Asia, we went to Vietnam and all over like Hong Kong and everything. And my family was like, "Wait, you went to Vietnam? Like, how did you know? Like, how did you get around? Did you go with like a guy?" Like, no, just went. Like,
yeah, I know, and it's so awesome over there. And like I want like people. I literally want to get married in Southeast Asia just so I can force people who like wouldn't go to go.
That's
you know?
our plan.
And then be like, "This is why I love it." See, you know. Anyways.
love it there too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's something about it.
Yeah, those tropical vibes. I'm telling you.
For such an affordable price.
All right, so let's go ahead and kind of dive into your YouTube game because you guys are at like 30,000 now. And I've had a lot of people, which like I have a YouTube channel, but I don't ever post anything on it. And people are always like what's your advice on YouTube channels? I'm like, I don't know. Like I suck at YouTube. So I'm excited to have a little bit of experts on here.
Well, thanks.
I wouldn't call us experts.
I will say one thing. It's like what do I do on YouTube? I do the thumbnail and I participate in the videos, but he is like the genius behind it. So
Well, I would have to say just when you're starting out, for any starter, you're gonna suck so bad. Like if you go to our first videos, it's embarrassing really, but you have to get past that part. Even us holding the camera up in public, it's crazy. But we do it now like it's literally our job. So we just don't care. We do it with hundreds of people watching. And then even when we do it in public now, people are like, it's good for us because they ask for our channel and they're really interested.
Sometimes people are mean though. They're like, "Oh, are you a TikToker?"
Yeah, they're so mean about it too.
And I'm like, why do you care? I don't know. What are you doing?
But just for YouTube, I mean, we've been doing it for, I would say 2 years total. And we've posted more than 160 videos, which is crazy. Can't even think about it. Gosh. But it's all about consistency and like growing an audience slowly because we didn't take off. It's not like we're at 1 million. We slowly gain we have like a really good audience. Our audience is so fun. They know us for our woot woot and our crazy adventures. So like we definitely have a really good audience, a strong audience, and it just takes time, effort. You're gonna have to go through thousands of hours of YouTube videos on how to edit. On SEO is like a big thing. Like that's where we're really killing it right now. And once you figure out the algorithm, it's insane because it's long term. Like we don't have to touch it, and it's really good for us right now. Yeah. It just keeps going.
Yeah, that's what's nice. Like the other day, we made when we were in Florida, we were quarantining there, and we were doing top 10 videos for the footage we had left over from Asia because it was like, what else you're gonna do? And one of our best things to do in ShareGao, it got like 4,000 views
for like 5 months. But we knew.
No, I didn't know. But
she didn't know, but I knew it's gonna take off.
Now it has like 100,000. So that's what's cool about YouTube is like you can put it out there, you don't know when someone's gonna find it. I feel like Instagram, you put it out there, it gets its attention in a day or two, and then that's it. So that's what's cool about YouTube is like you can put yourself out there and you might be rewarded later. Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, the videos we made are still helping kids study abroad. Like that's what we find amazing. And like we visited our college.
Oh, that was weird.
In Thailand 2 years after we went there. And we walked around and people like literally said, "Oh, it's the other side. They're here." And we're like, "Whoa."
They were freaking out.
That's when it's like, what is going on?
We took pictures of them and like.
It's really weird because YouTube's it's all about helping people. Because no one's on YouTube looking for someone else. It's really for themselves, especially with like how to travel and how to do these crazy things. They want someone that could show the place the best and
or
can
they
help
want
them get
someone
there.
That's gonna do something like crazy and that's when you go viral.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to do that route, then it's like how else can you do it? And it's all about teaching because that's
teaching
long
and helping
lasting.
people.
Yeah. Did we answer that question?
Is that too much or too little or too dumb? Did it work?
Yeah, I feel like that honestly answered most of my questions.
Yeah. So like, when we go and do like a shoot, she'll set everything up and take a photo of me. I'll just be like standing there, like picking my nose or something, and then go up, and I'll just be like the button pusher. That's like my job. So like, what do you guys like? What do you guys do? You do the same thing or something different?
So yeah, I saw that. I love that. You guys both took really good pictures the other day at that one spot, and you're like, whose was better? I didn't vote because I was like, they're both too good, so I'm not gonna. Yeah,
Anna,
they were
playing.
so
You're too
good.
nice, Anna.
Well, you always would be like, oh, I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, since we take pictures together, we set up a tripod, and we originally, it was funny, like, so it really, we really started getting good at our craft when we left in October for Southeast Asia. Like this time around, we've been a lot, that's when you start getting good. Anyways, we were literally setting up a timer, like 3 seconds, 10 seconds, and Ian would run to me.
From like across a waterfall, and we just never thought about it. Like we were so bad at pictures.
We didn't know how to do it. And then some Indo-Honky,
yes,
they're on
Indo-Honky,
Instagram.
yeah,
I don't know
great.
if you guys saw them. They're just like a cute couple, and like they have like
it's called an interval timer,
yeah.
just like you guys know. It's like a time lapse, but every camera does it, and we're just new to that.
And so yeah, that's what
I've been sprinting through like jungles and like getting to the spot, try to get a perfect shot.
Now he just sets it up, and we let the camera go, and it just does its thing.
Yeah, now we can just sit there for hours, not hours, a couple minutes. We're really kind of
depends if we're hungry. If I'm hungry, I'm like, I'm not in the mood, and I'll take like one picture. But then if I'm like ready, is that relatable to you?
That's so funny though. We used to do the same thing. Like, I'm pretty sure you would run back and forth. I'd have him run back and forth. But which I need to like figure out how to set my camera up to make it take photos like every 5 seconds, because I still like, we're just using a remote on our phone, an app that connects to the camera.
So we used to do that too. Yeah.
It sucks. I hate the phone. It just like doesn't go that far.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work.
What camera do you guys have?
We have the Canon 6D. I'm sure
so you guys probably have the same interval timer.
Yeah.
Maybe we could just show you a quick video. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll send
because it was miserable getting to this point. It's raw.
Yeah, I would be happy to see how you guys do that, because I have no idea.
Maybe I'll show you like a before we knew how, and me sprinting across a field to take a photo, and then I'll show you how to do it.
No, didn't you look it up on YouTube? You could send them a video
on
how to.
It's not like I figured this out.
No.
I mean, there's millions of people that knew how to do it. We're just the dumbasses that didn't know how.
Well, we even went to a shop in, where were we? Malaysia, and they wanted to sell us like an actual remote, because
like
the phone was getting so annoying, and the remote was like $50, and it came with a cord. I was like, I thought
that'd even be funnier. Me sprinting with the cord.
Like every time, just I don't know. How do you Photoshop the cord every picture? I was like, eh. So, anyways.
Did you ask? Yeah, I think that was pretty much everything that we wanted to like cover. Well, like looking at our questions over here on the slide.
We passed. We passed the test.
Well, thank you so much for having us. Maybe we can see you when we come to Arizona.
Yeah, definitely let us know when you guys are here, because I love cliff jumping. He, on the other hand, gets a little scared. But...
he'll be a pro when we're done with him.
Yeah.
Just gotta push him off a couple times.
Anna, I saw your backflips. I've like never found another female who does backflips, so I'm like super excited. We can make a little video of us doing a little.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. That is one thing too. Like, people always get surprised when girls do stuff, like, because they're used to guys.
Yeah, Anna's a bigger badass than I am. I mean,
not anymore.
I don't know. We're pretty close.
But... Yeah, it's a tie.
Well, yeah, definitely let us know, because we would love to show you guys around. And
that'd be awesome.
And you guys, we'll take over your RV for the day, and then we'll go.
Swap.
Brad can have this to himself.
Hey, we have an extra cushion. You guys can chill.
There we go. We'll pay you. Airbnb it. We'll pay you for it.
Yeah, true.
You're more than welcome to use those.
Thank you. Well, it was nice. It was nice meeting you guys. Always keep in touch. We'll always message.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
You.
It was so good talking to you and learning about your van life and everything in the future. I'm super excited for you guys. I'm rooting for you. I hope.
Thanks.
I hope
back at you.
Thank you. I hope in 4 years you don't have to go back to jobs. So.
Thank you.
That's not real, anyways.
Yeah.
Maybe we should end it with 3, 2, 1, woot woot.
Yep. Okay.
I'm embarrassing Anna. 3, 2, 1, woot woot. All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Bored and Abroad, brought to you by Quarantine.
This week we're joining Candy and Jonty live from Laos, and they're